Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the comment, like, and subscribe because you're going to like this content and I'm just so appreciative that you're here in the first place. But trust me when I say you're going to like this content. Okay, let's get right into it, you guys. I want to give y'all 5 things that if a person ever does any one of these things, the relationship needs to be over. I call them my personal one and dones. That means if they do it one time, it's over with. Any one of these one time is over with. Off top, there is no discussion. You understand? Number 1, anytime a person calls you out of your name, that's automatically a one and done. To some people, this is going to be like, oh my gosh, that's not a big deal. And that's so silly. It's so minute. I'm not going to throw a whole relationship away because somebody called me out of their name. And to you, I say that you need to get your self-esteem up. You got to get your self-esteem up because you believe that calling a person a name or out of their name in a way that is not endearing is normal. Okay, you've normalized this thing in your mind to make it seem like it's okay when it's not. It's not okay for a person to call you out of your name, especially in an aggressive way or in a way that is meant to belittle you or break you down or to bring you down a notch. That's not okay. If a person is doing that, they're ultimately showing you that they don't give no damn about you. They don't have any respect for you. You understand? So why would you even want to be with a person who does not respect you in the first place? This can be for male or female. Don't get it twisted. Anytime a person is calling you out of your name, it's one and done. That's not the one. Keep it pushing. Number 2, anytime a person raises their voice at you. Yes, yes, yes. When a person raises their voice at you, that is ultimately showing in a verbal manner that they lack self-discipline, that they lack the ability to control themselves when situations get heated. They don't have the wherewithal to be able to compose themselves when situations get heated. And when a person is raising their voice at you and you allow it to slide without checking it, you're essentially giving them a pass to be able to exemplify other forms of misbehavior or abuse. Yes, there is a such thing that's verbal abuse. And anytime a person is raising their voice at you, that is just a gateway to other forms of mistreatment. You understand? So we're not giving people no opportunities to do that to us, to be that close to us in 2025. No, it's a one and done. Anytime a person is raising their voice at you, that's a one and done. They're yelling. They don't know how to control themselves. It's a one and done. Why would you even want to be with a person who doesn't have self-control, who can't control their emotions, who can't control themselves? Huh? Yeah. So no, that's a one and done. Number 3, anytime a person threatens you. I don't care how small you might think that the threat is. Listen, in 2025 and beyond, we are not giving people opportunities to threaten your life or to threaten you or your well-being in any kind of way. It doesn't matter how small you think it is. It may be as small as like, oh, they just said that they would do this to me if I did that. We're not giving nobody no opportunity to see if what they said is going to come to fruition. We're not doing that. And you can't do that. You have to be smart. Too many people are playing with their lives. Like people just think like you. People don't think like you. You might make a threat or say something that doesn't mean nothing, but that does not mean that everybody thinks like you. Some people, when they make a threat, they keep that mug in their subconscious mind until another date where they bring it out. So you might be saying something that you think is not, that big of a deal. And you know that you won't take action on what you're saying, but that does not mean that everybody thinks like you. So you cannot take somebody's threat against you or your life as minute. You can't play with that at all. It's one and done. If a person threatens you in any kind of way, shape, form, or fashion, that is a no-no. It's a no-go. Okay, you have to stop. Do not go past go. Do not collect $200. It don't matter. Don't do it. Get far away from that person as possible. Okay, we not playing with people like that. You understand? We want whole lives. We want to live complete lives. And too many people are losing their lives because they don't think that people are really going to do the thing that they told them that they would do. So no, we're not going to do that. Okay. All right. Number 4, anytime a person puts their hands on you in a unloving type of way, I don't care if it's a flick. I don't care if it's a pinch. If they're doing that, I don't care what it is. If a person is being physically harmful to you, hurting you in any kind of way, it could even be a bite, y'all. I heard people biting people before. It doesn't matter what it is. If a person is putting harm on you in some kind of way, that's an automatic one and done. Too many times I see people giving people passes, y'all. I don't know what it is, but y'all give these people passes and y'all play with your life like it's not worth anything. Like there's no value to your life. When some of y'all, not only are you doing that, but you have other people behind you, children and things like you playing with yourself like that. For what? For what? One and done. Do not give people chances like that. If they're willing to harm you in that way, they don't give no damn about you. They don't care about you. And there's no reason for you to be there. There's no reason for you to continue on with a person who is willing to harm you or to hurt you in any kind of way. You understand? All right. Number 5, anytime a person cheats on you, that is an automatic one and done. We don't need to talk about nothing. We don't need to explain nothing. I don't want to hear no excuses. None of that matters. It's a one and done. When a person cheats on you, this means that they lack respect for you. This means they do not care about your emotional well-being. They don't care about bringing you back anything. They don't care about outside children. They don't care about none of that. They don't care. And a person who does not care and who is able to do that to a person who they're supposed to be committed to is a person who is dangerous. This is a dangerous type of person. And why would you play with fire like that? You're going to get burned. You understand? So do not play like that. Do not give these people these chances to do it again or to play with you like that. All 5 of these things, y'all, I do not play about. I don't care who it is. Anybody can get it. It could be platonic relationships or marriages. I don't care. If I see any of these signs, it's one and done for me. I don't care how many years were invested. I don't care how much money was invested. I don't care how much emotional connection. I don't care about none of that. No soul, what they call it? Not soul ties. What's the other one? It's like when you're, not twin flames. It's like, soulmates. I don't care about no soulmates. I don't care about none of that stuff, y'all. Any of these 5 things, it's one and done. It's over with. It's no talking. It's no explaining. It's none of that. Because each one of these things are ultimately things that lead up to people losing their lives. You understand? So don't play with it. Don't take it lightly. Male or female. I don't care, because I know that there's women who do these things too to men. So it's not about no gender. Y'all get that out of your head now. Toxicity has no gender. Toxicity is toxicity. If a person is toxic, they toxic. And I don't care who they are or what they are or what gender or sex organ that they have. If they're toxic, cut them off. It's one and done. That's it. Don't play with them like that. Don't play with people like that. And don't give the people the opportunity to play with you like that. It's one and it's done. That's it. There's nothing to talk about. And another thing that's very important, you guys, is that when y'all are leaving these relationships, maybe they did one of the 5 things, or maybe it's something else, or maybe you're just not a good fit. Please, 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 for the love of St. Christopher, and I don't even know who that is, but if it's a St. Christopher or something somewhere, for the love of them, stop telling people your moves. Stop telling people your next move. A lot of people are losing their lives because they can't be quiet, because they don't know what it is to move in silence. They don't understand that when you bring it to an end of a relationship to an individual who does not want the relationship to end, who did not plan on the relationship ending at that moment or at all, this is a detriment to the person. You understand? This person can go ape. You understand? This person's rocker could be knocked off. Their whole well-being could be rocked. And if they not emotionally intelligent or a logical thinker, then yes, They can take you out of this mug, out of this world, just because you couldn't be quiet, just because you didn't know how to plan strategically and execute in a way that was going to be beneficial for you. And if you have children, for your children. Too many times I see this and I'm sick and tired of seeing it, all because you can't be quiet, because you don't know the importance of moving in silence. If the person you're leaving is doing any one of these 5 things or anything else and you have to leave, move in silence. Be quiet. Don't tell everybody your next move. You don't have to make an announcement that this is what you're going to do. You just get up and you do the thing. You understand? You just get up and you do the thing. And you let people figure it out later. While they're at work, whatever. Move smart. Too many times y'all losing your life because you don't understand the importance of that. You have to move smart, especially in this day and age. They don't care. People are not caring about their own life. What make you think that they're going to care about yours? They don't, especially when they're not getting their way. Especially when it comes to a relationship ending that they didn't intend to leave. So no, you move smart, you plan strategically, and you move and you bounce. But in a smart way. And then you get as far as possible from the person and the situation. And when you do so, make sure you're changing numbers, blocking emails, blocking social medias. You're doing the whole 9. Telling family members, don't connect me with this person. Don't tell this person nothing. And if they do, be willing to cut your family off as well, because I've seen that too, where the family will try to be like the middle ground for y'all to try to get y'all back together. No, no, this person did one of the 5 things on my list or something else that I don't agree with, and that's it. And be willing to cut your family off too if you got to, because some people would try to play the fence, like be matchmaker, be the in-between person. No, we not doing none of that in 2025 and beyond. No, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Move on. It's okay. And be willing to choose yourself. You understand? Be willing to choose yourself. And what else? Oh, and this is going to bring about the question of, well, what if we have kids together? Okay, if you have kids together, then once you get settled where you're going, give it some time, especially if this person was a toxic individual. Then they have these things, y'all, that's called mediators. And you can reach out to one of them. And it's a person that's in the middle, that's an unbiased person. And the person, if they want to, they can go through the courts and set up visitation. They could set up whatever little conversations or phone so that they can connect with their children if they need to. I'm going to be honest with you and keep it a buck, because that's just what I do. 9 times out of 10, you leave a person like that, they are not going to connect. They're not going to go through no court system to see their kid. They just not going to do that. They're not going to do that because they lazy, or they lack true concern or care. They don't have the ability to do that mentally. So they wash their hands, they give up, they don't care. So who cares anyway? Why would you want a person like that who's toxic in their life anyway? No, you put on your big grown up pants and you do what you got to do. You take care of your children the way you got to take care of your children. It's simple. And make sure that you're taking the steps so that you won't get into relationships like that ever again. And when you see early signs like any of these that I stated, that you're willing to go immediately in the same way. And don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to give yourself time to find yourself, to know yourself, to become whole and complete within yourself, so that you lessen the risk of being in these relationships or getting with these people who mean you no good in the first place. You understand? So that's all I want to say on this video, you guys. I'm sorry if it's too long. If you're new here, again, comment, like, and subscribe. If you're not new here, y'all, my A1s since day one, comment, like, subscribe. If y'all know any other signs or any other things that y'all will add to the list that are one and dones for y'all, let me know in the comments. I love to see what y'all have to say. And remember that this is a space where we get together and we collab on ideas, and we're able to come together and say, this is what's for us, this is what's not for us, and help each other out in that way, so that not only are we becoming whole and complete within ourselves, but that we're helping each other do that, because ultimately that's what it's about. It's about you and me and us, yes. And it's also about exuding that out to those who are in need, because there are many people who do not know how to operate in this world and to get the best outcome for their life that they possibly can. So that's where we come in at, you guys. So feel free, please. I encourage you to, in the comments, put down any other things or signs or one and dones that you would add to the list, okay? If you will, until next time, I love you all. Peace, blessings, and abundance of love and power to you all. Mwah.